one more point that I wanted to touch on. So I'm taking the LSAT, I'm taking prep tests. And I guess my biggest question is, how is the best way to review them? After I've taken them and I go back and look and see the ones I got wrong, I don't think I'm doing this properly. What is a really good way to review my LSAT practice tests?
Sure. So I'll take logical reasoning as an example. So you got this logical reasoning question that you got wrong or you had difficulty with. First thing is you got to see where your misunderstanding stemmed from. Was it the stimulus, the question stem, or the choices? If it was in the stimulus, you want to figure out, well, what's the conclusion? What's the evidence? What's the general method of reasoning? Could you paraphrase it? Could you put it in your own words and even explain it to someone else, or write out your thought process to prove that you truly understand it? Then you also want to look at, was it the question stem? A lot of question stems use unfamiliar wordings to describe a still fairly typical question type. So you want to make sure that you've properly ID'd what question type it was: strengthen, weaken, necessary assumption, and so on.
Okay.
Then if it was in the answer choices, you want to see what was tempting about the wrong answer that made you pick it, and what ultimately made it wrong. And what's discouraging about the right answer that pushed you away from it, and what ultimately makes it correct.
Okay, that makes sense. I haven't done that, but it makes sense.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.